makes Boiler Room special. We don't think it's a specific sound, like we don't think London is what makes Boiler Room special, or Berlin, or anywhere. It's about the aesthetic. So if like Tokyo popped up and had some amazing music coming out, or like Toronto recently, or Montreal, or whatever, we will go out there and set the scene. So we will find the perfect space, and we will pick the perfect artists, and then we'll broadcast it to the world in a setting that we think is entertaining and interesting to watch online.
Started by Blaze calling me and asking me to do a mixtape for a magazine that he was running at the time called Platform. Then we kind of decided that doing a mixtape was a bit boring, you know, lots of magazines do it and what have you. We decided that we kind of do a party up at their office and then record it. And then we spoke about Ustream and that first session that we did was called Office Jam. So we realised the next day that it was quite a good idea. Quite a lot of DJs find it hard with their back to the crowd. It kind of reverses the whole ethos of DJing and looking at the crowd and getting crowd reaction. We didn't mean to do it. At first it was just a table against the wall. The camera was in the corner and that's just how it is. And then it kind of turned into a thing. And most DJs kind of understand that because they've done their research on the show before or what have you. Some DJs are a little bit like, oh wow, okay, this is a bit weird.
If you're logging onto the site, then long term we want it to be about discovering new music through seeing a music scene in its smallest and purest form, and which we think is the most interesting for people to watch. You can go to a nightclub and you see a DJ perform and it will be a totally different set to what you will see if he's performing at Boiler Room, because at Boiler Room it's like he's playing almost for himself. And there are people in the room, but you know, it's like he's not facing them, he can't see what the people behind him are doing, so he's playing for himself. So it's about almost sort of taking like that bedroom DJ experience and piping it to the world.
Also ich wohne selbst in Wedding und habe hier mal vor einem Jahr eine Party gemacht, war ich hier das erste Mal im Keller und kannte ich, also es war von Anfang an klar, das ist Boiler Room. Also da wusste ich noch nicht mal, dass Boiler Room Berlin existieren würde, aber ich dachte hypothetisch, wenn es stattfinden würde, würde es hier stattfinden.
When we asked the guys from London to do the first one, it was an experiment. We didn't know how it would work. We were really worried, you know, like people in Berlin don't go out until 2 o'clock in the morning. So, and they only go out at the week, or normally go out at the weekend. So to invite people down at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday and expect them to dance in front of a camera was kind of worrying. But it was an amazing success. Lots of people watched it, lots of people came, lots of people danced. So very quickly it turned into a monthly thing, and we're now at number 6. We've got a very, very, very long list of people who want to play. And of course they were sceptical at the beginning and didn't quite understand it. A lot of agents ask for DJ fees and don't quite understand that this is a broadcast and not a party. So once people understood that in Berlin, it was very, very easy.